What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here, and this is going to be my last video on Dinosaur Hunter. I have 2 missions left to do, but that last one just really just kind of, pissed me off. So I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I am just totally done. For a dinosaur map, it looks cool and everything functions. I want to say that before I get into my big criticisms. It functions. Everything functions well. Okie dokie. The only issue I have is for a dinosaur map, there's barely any dinosaurs. If you look around, there's none naturally spawning in, naturally roaming. None of that. They only slightly pop up while doing the missions and then they disappear again. And I'm like, for a dinosaur map, I should be able to explore it with dinosaurs. So the last thing I'm going to do is, since I didn't really get to experience the dinosaurs like I wanted to, I'm just going to go around the map and spawn in the dinosaurs so that we can check them out and see what they look like. Like I said, everything in the map looks good and functions well. I just don't think, this map has a lot of potential. If anything, it needed to be a little bit bigger with more areas developed for dinosaurs. I kind of think they kind of missed the point there. You have a dinosaur map, you should be having tons of dinosaurs, and I should be fighting them, catching them, breeding them. I should be doing stuff like that, not spending my whole entire time doing a lot of stuff that didn't really have anything to do with dinosaurs, and there are only a few things that did. So let's see. Let's start out with the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Nice, not a bad design. Another one of you guys here. Sound effects were good. It's not a bad design. Unfortunately, I think the ones in Dinosaur Age, Dinosaur Expansion, heck, even the ones in Dinosaur Island kind of have a little bit better textures to them. Now, granted, the animations for these are decent. Okay, see, I like what they did there. They gave them the classic T-Rex roar, similar to the one that's in Jurassic Park. That's cool, but I never get a chance to really fight a T-Rex or face a T-Rex in their missions, unless the last mission has it. I know the second to last mission doesn't have anything to do with it, so that's an awesome thing set up there that you never get to experience unless you do something like this. Okay, what do we have next? Right. Hello, three-horn. Now, I kind of saw these guys already. Again, they look okay, their animations are okay, their sound is okay, but the textures, they kind of dull. Kind of like the T-Rex, they're kind of dull. They don't pop. And again, like I said, they are okay. But what surprises me is that, again, you don't get to experience them a lot. These guys you kind of do. There's a mission where you lead. They're not Triceratops. They're I think these guys. Wait, no. Either which way, you get to lead them into a cage, and then they disappear. So next is the Dilophosaurus. Hey. So you got a baby, then the mom. Again, not a bad design. Good animations. A lot of these maps, they're putting some good animations in. Now, nothing's just static anymore, which I love. It brings some things to life. But again, the textures don't pop. They don't feel right because of it. They all have these very dull kind of colors to them. The textures are very flat. I mean, it's Minecraft, so you know, but I mean, compared to say like Dinosaur Age and even Dinosaur Expansion. Dinosaur Expansion gave all their dinosaurs really, really complex textures with bright colors. I mean, the raptors in Dinosaur's Expansion, when they would lay down, it was really cool. Same thing in Dinosaur Age. But the cool thing about Dinosaur Age too is the island that you spawn on was huge. I mean, traversing it took forever on foot, so the only way to speed it up, you had to tame fast-moving dinosaurs like saber-tooths and raptors. I really hope they update that, man. I'd love to see an updated Dinosaur Age. Okay, let's move on to our next one. I just to let you guys know, I have decided I will be doing my top 5 dinosaur mods that I've played. So look out for that. That'll be coming out probably sometime this week. All right, let's go down here. Spinosaurs. Again. Okay, see, for the Spinosaurs, the body textures I kind of like. But the fins. Oh no, I don't like those fins. No, I don't like those fins at all. Those could be done a little better. They say that they're not horrible, but the fins are too round. A little too round. They could have gave them a little bit of a spike to them. But see, this color texture I kind of like a little bit because you have the white belly, and then it goes out into a I wouldn't say brown skin with spots, which are, what are those spots? What are those grayish black spots? I'm not sure, but because of the light belly mixing with those darker tones, it kind of pops a little bit more. Whereas many of these other ones have darker bellies with darker skin tones on top of them, so they don't pop. You don't see that, or they have no tones to them at all, and they're just all dark. Like I said, they have a different colored belly, as you can see, but it's just so close to the back part of them that you can't see the difference. And then the T-Rexes, they have a lighter bottom, but it's just not as light. Like I said, the T-Rexes so far and the Spinosaurs have the best textures so far. I like how these guys look. I like how their head looks. See, what are these? Okay. I like how their head looks. That's a good design for them. I like the textures. And the body's not too bad. Again, the animations for the tails work really well. The sounds look really well. I don't have too many complaints about this design. mainly because you focus on their basically their head. So it's not bad. Definitely a better design than the original ones I looked at. Definitely Triceratops. I feel like the Triceratops, their colors are all so similar that it's blurred together. You're just like, yeah, they're all the same. Okay, Stegosaurus. Over here. So they gave them 2 types of colors. Excuse me. Okay. I feel like the spines on their backs should be bigger. And you see how this one's basically one color. Because again, they went with tones that are very similar. So it blurs together, especially when you're further away. You can tell now. You can tell it's different tones apart from the Triceratops a lot better, but still it kind of blends together. Now this other design over here, I like a little bit more. See how the feet are really light, and then as you go up, it slowly gets darker. It's still very similar, but I do like the spines actually, you know, change that up. And then many of the other ones have, again, there's like, wait, there's 3 different colors. Because you have this color, and then this color here. Oh, they gave the Spinosaurs 3 different colors. They gave everybody else 1. Again, I think the only real issue I think I have with them is that I feel like their spines on their back should be a little bit bigger. They were kind of big, like sails. And they feel a little small. But other than that, I like their design. They gave you. See, okay, so they've got the light belly like I like, but then they don't have the details on their backs. I can see they tried to give them spots, but they made them really, really, really light spots. So as a result, it just looks like a dull color on their back. One dull color. They should have brightened up their backs just a little bit and then added darker spots to them so that they would have more detail to them. Then you'd have the dark back with the lighter belly, which will make the subtle differences in the back pop out more. Right now, like I said, the design looks good, but their colors on their backs kind of all blur together, so it doesn't look like they have details on their backs, even though they do. They do have details on their back, but you really gotta look because it's all kind of blurry. Like this one's a little bit better than the other ones. You can kind of see what they were going for, but the differences in the textures don't pop because the colors are, again, dull. I hate to repeat myself, but that's the biggest thing that they're having with this mod I can see so far when it comes to the dinosaur designs. They're just a little dull. What are they? Oh yeah, we did run into these. I could have sworn I saw bigger ones. Or is it just not letting me spawn bigger ones? This is it. Okay. This should do it. What is this? Where's his horns? Isn't this supposed to have horns on their head? Again, this design here, I think I'm not really that fond of. It looks like they just took the T-Rex and put, well, see how these spines look? Or cells? They should kind of be not there, and this should have horns. But this would have looked a lot better on the Spinosaurus. Make it a little bit taller, though. Move it up, and it would have looked good. That would have looked a lot better on the Spinosaurus. I'm not sure what they're going for with this one. Put you there. Put you here. That's the last one. Yeah, these guys, I mean, they're okay. Like I said, all the dinosaur designs have been okay. This is the one I'm just like, I'm not sure what they were going for here. And this will be our last dinosaur, and then we will call it a day. Find another good spot here. Put you guys right here. Okay, yeah, I remember you guys now. Okay, you see here, this right here has one of the best textures in the game. You can see the contrast, you can see the differences, and all the way up and down, nothing blurs together at all. There's no dullness about it because of the different types of textures, it pops out more. This is a better design than many of the other dinosaurs that are in this map. It's not dull. The different contrasts make it pop out. It has a kind of light belly, and then as it goes up, you have darker tones added in, but they're still added in a nice way that they're popping. You still have the contrast of dark and light. Nothing blurs together. Whereas in a lot of the other designs, like this one here that's in the lake, as you can see, it kind of just blurs together. Because they didn't put enough of a contrast between the different tones so that you can see the differences. That's a whole lot better. So that's about it. I couldn't find any more in the list here. So I hope I got all the dinosaurs. Like I said, they look cool. I didn't see, let's see, unless I'm missing something, unless they didn't add all of them into the list for creative, I didn't see any raptors. I'm like, you don't have raptors? No raptors, no Dilophosaurus. I mean, they had something similarly named to the Dilophosaurus, but it was not a Dilophosaurus. I feel like they kind of missed a lot of the heavy hitters. They have the T-Rex, I mean, but who doesn't have the T-Rex? And again, his design is okay. It's one of the better designs of the map, but no raptors? Come on, man. You gotta give us raptors that we can tame and ride. Everybody knows that. That's like one of the best things ever about raptors. No, guys, again, no offense to the creators here. I'm not trying to be rude. I think you did make a beautiful map that functioned well. But you missed out on the key part of a dinosaur map. The dinosaurs. I should have been doing non-stop stuff with them. Taming them, catching them, breeding them, fighting them. but instead you have me doing only about, I think, 3 or 4 of the missions have anything to do with them, and even then it's not so much I'm doing cool stuff with them. I mean, that last one that I decided that I was done and I wasn't going to finish, I'm building a bridge for a baby dinosaur that got on an island, but now it can't touch the water. Well, how did it get on the island? I mean, it cannot touch the water. It touches the water, it burns up, and then you have to start all over. And then I built a bridge, and it jumped off of it while coming back. Idiot. I'm like, I'm not sitting up here and building a full story Wellings and all bridge. I mean, I would have done it, but I was fed up at that point. I was kind of just done. But other than that, like I said, as you can see, it does look good. It looks good. I like the idea of it. I just really wish they would have spent more time on the dinosaurs. Alright guys, thank you again for joining me. This will be my last one for this one, but it did give me the idea to go through and do my top 5 dinosaur mobs that I've played, so that video should be out sometime this week. If you're interested in that, make sure to leave a like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you're alerted. If you don't hit the notification button, it won't alert you. So make sure you are hitting that notification button so you are alerted if that's a video you're interested in seeing. Also, why don't you let me know your top 5 dinosaur mods in the comment sections, or look us up on Instagram and Twitter and let us know. Alright guys, Average Arcader out.